How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon White 2. Last time, we entered the Flockacy Ranch, and we went good herdier hunting. In this episode, we are back here in Flockacy Town, and, well, a guy named Alder stopped us before we could go to the Pokemon Center, and he said we needed to help him out with something. Then he ran into this shack over here, so you know what? Let's just follow. Let's go inside and see what this. He's been apparently waiting right at the door since the end of the last episode.
Oh, are we going to help train that person, sir? Really? But that trainer looks really tough.
That's right, this trainer may be tough, but you can learn from losing as well. More importantly, haven't I been telling you just to enjoy Pokemon battles? So, James, please be their opponent.
I'll show you what's cool about my Pokemon.
Okay, apparently we are battling these youngsters here. And, oh yeah, that's right. We are battling these youngsters because this is yet another tutorial. This is a tutorial about type effectiveness. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell by facing your rival, who had the Pokemon stronger than your starter Pokemon, you have to still learn about the elemental type chart by facing a Pokemon that you're super effective against with your starter. Technically, I have Pidove in front though, and a Pokemon that you are weak against, which is weird considering you still had that anyway already with your rival, but anyway, this part is new, where you battle somebody that you are super effective against with your starter. Again, though, we didn't have Oshawott in front, we had Pidove in front. Hey, we learned Quick Attack! Yay, not bad. Alright, well, Seymour, thanks for the lesson, I guess. But, we're not done yet. That was a fine battle, both of you. Well, next we have...
Ready!
First, we have to heal your Pokemon, James.
Some Pokemon battles are decided by type matchups.
And yeah, that's basically what this mini tutorial boils down to, the different type matchups. Anyway, Casey, it could be either or. Anyway, she has a Pansage because I started out with Oshawott. These battles aren't really important, but you get the gist of what would happen. Since I started with Oshawott, Seymour had a Pansear, which we are super effective against, and Cassie, whatever, has... I think it's Cassie. Casey would be C-A-S-E-Y. Yeah, it's probably Cassie. And Cassie had a Pansage, which is super effective against us, so throw in Panpour somewhere in there for the other two starters, and that's basically all you need to know when it comes to this tutorial. There we go! Pidove got to battle both of these trainers, and Oshawott got left out. I mean, Oshawott did have a pretty good showing last episode with, you know, battling AJ. That was a truly rousing battle. I could tell that all of the Pokemon were enjoying themselves as well. How about it? Pokemon types are very important in battle, aren't they? Water is strong against fire. Fire is strong against grass. Grass is strong against water. Type matchups don't decide everything, though.
But listen, when a Pokemon uses a move that matches its type, the move becomes more powerful.
Let's heal those hard-working Pokemon. Pidove, you did a great job for James. Meeting Pokemon and people you never would have met otherwise is truly one of the great things about traveling. Oh, so I guess we're done here? Alright. Again, more awkward endings to conversations. Only in the Unova region, I guess.
I know this is sudden, but nice to meet you. Now, don't say anything. Just take this.
A metal box. Okay.
This is the metal box, and people call me Mr. Medal. By the way, do you know a competition called the Medal Rally?
Can't say I do.
Whether you know it or not, I'll explain it to you, because that's how it always works in Pokémon. The Medal Rally is an event that evaluates various activities of trainers. So, in commemoration of your participation, please take this medal.
First step medal.
And here's some help for the Medal Rally. I'll give you some hint medals too. For your information, you can get medals if you meet their conditions. Go to a Pokémon Center, and you can get medals from me, one after another. First, please use your metal box and check the inside.
Yeah, Mr. Met- Oh, really, Alder again? Mr. Metal and the Medal Rally. Oh god. No. I feel sorry for people who completed that 100%. I will never touch that. Outside of this, first encounter.
James, as for the newly opened Pokemon Gym in Aspertia City, I heard a new gym leader has arrived there. You should go and test how strong you've become.
Thanks for the tip, Balder, and since my Pokemon are already healed up after that little tutorial thingy-mabob, all I have to do is head back to Aspertia City.
James!
You were just in your house, how did you get up on the cliff? No, seriously, are you a freaking wizard or something?
Excuse me, I forgot to tell you something important. First, take these.
Oran berries. I'll take them.
Those are Oran berries. If you give one to your Pokemon, its HP will be restored. What's more, you can give your Pokemon a berry to hold. Like this Oran berry, for instance. When a Pokemon holds this berry, it can eat the berry if it gets hurt in the heat of battle and regains some of its lost HP. Well, I just told you to go challenge the gym leader. Aspertia's gym leader is a very strong Pokemon trainer. But you have nothing to worry about. If you think hard about what the Pokemon at your side can do, and what you should do as a trainer, victory will be yours. And then you should take on stronger and stronger trainers. Actually, take on the gym leaders of each city. Working together with your Pokemon is what makes you grow as a trainer. As you and your Pokemon grow stronger, your world will get broader.
Alder, you're like a wizard. You could have just teleported back to your house instead of walking. I mean, you teleported to a freaking cliffside, for goodness sakes. Anyway, now we can return to Aspertia City and hopefully not run into any wild Pokemon. Oh my god, that is such a miracle. Usually I run into Pokemon on that last patches of grass, because, it always has to screw the pooch there. Anyway, we are back in Aspertia City. I guess I could maybe explore some of the places I haven't been to yet. I can't really go in there. I can talk to you. I haven't talked to you yet. Oh, wait, I should actually speak to you in full, since you do have useful information.
So, about the gym leader Charon. A few years ago, he traveled all over the Unova region with his Pokemon.
Charon, that name sounds vaguely familiar.
The view of Route 19 from the Outlook is Aspertia City's pride and joy.
Sounds like it. Alright, I believe this is actually AJ's house if we were to go in here.
James, if AJ loses his way on the path, or in life really, please help him, won't you? He's the kind of person who lets rage build inside.
Well, real-life AJ isn't really like that, but in-game AJ I could see so.
To be honest, I don't want my son to go on a journey. I mean, his goal is... But there's no parent who doesn't wish for his or her child to grow.
Alright, well, life lessons with the in-game parents of AJ. And look, it's his in-game sister.
Oh, James, take care of P-Dove. Only trainers who can protect their own Pokemon.
Only trainers who can protect their own Pokemon. Anyway, look at this giant town map of Unova just hanging up in AJ's bedroom. Goodness. I think that's his bedroom. I mean, it's kind of... Hugh, the rival character, isn't really gothic. Like I said in the first episode, Hugh's character is more like very anime, so I don't know, that's just weird. I already talked to you, I think. The only other place we can really go is inside this building, and then we can go to the Pokemon Gym. I wonder if everyone will change now that we have a Pokemon Gym. I mean, if your friends get good at battling, you'll want to get better also, right? That is very true, sound advice. I haven't battled with my Pokemon, so it's still weak. Don't worry, your little Lillipup is very, very cute. You don't need to challenge anybody. Alright, you talk about Pokeballs. Oh, of course. You tease. You were gonna give me an item, and then you decided last minute not to. You are evil. You are an evil, evil woman. Alright, well, yes, that is everything in Aspertia City, and the only place we haven't checked is actually this building right here, which not only is the Pokemon Gym with Leader Charon, but this also doubles as a trainer school. I asked Alder from Flockacy Town to teach here. He declined, saying it was the era of young people now. Ah, so wait, would Alder have been the gym leader / teacher of this school? Oh my god, I just talked to that thinking it was an NPC. Oh my god, I really do need glasses. Do you use items during Pokemon battles? If you'd like, try using this. An X-Defend. Okay, I will take it. Use X-Defend to make a Pokemon's defense go up. A trainer's judgment about whether to use items or moves is important in battle. Indeed it is. You know how you can have your Pokemon hold items? Well, it seems like they don't know how to use items made by people, like potions. That is also very true. If you give a Pokemon a potion, it will not eat it itself or drink it, because potions are... Actually, no, potions are like spray, if you watch the anime. They're like a spray substance, so yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, the blackboard explains Pokemon status changes. Poison, poisons a Pokemon. Paralysis, paralyzes a Pokemon. Sleep, puts it to sleep. Burn, burns it. Frozen, freezes it. Very simple. There, I just saved you probably like a minute of reading the blackboard individually. Normal type Pokemon are weak to fighting type Pokemon. But the only Pokemon around here like that are Riolu and Flockacy Ranch. If you're going to battle with a fire, water, or grass type Pokemon, it'll be a simple test of strength. Ah yes, so in Flockacy Ranch you can find Riolu, very very rare, although there are some people in this world that find them almost immediately, and they should probably go buy lottery tickets if that's the case, but I digress. There's a technique that enables you to cancel evolution. Here, I'll read the textbook to you. You can surprise a Pokemon and stop its evolution by pressing the B button when a Pokemon is evolving. Indeed you can. Anyway, it looks like we've reached the point where we have actually reached the gym instead of the trainer school. So with that being said, that is going to do it for this episode of Pokemon White 2. With that, thank you for watching, and next time, we will take on the very first gym of the Unova region. However, before I officially bid you adieu for this episode, I want to actually talk about something that can affect the way you play the game, because so far in the main Pokemon series, Black 2 and White 2 are the only games that implement this. So that's what brings me back to the main menu. I could continue my game, I could start a new game for whatever reason. I can't really use the mystery gift because Wi-Fi is dead on the DS, so that's not really an option, but that brings me down to the Unova Link. And the Unova Link has a couple of very interesting options that you can choose from. I'll go over what Memory Link and Nintendo 3DS Link are at a later time, but the thing that I want to pay close attention to right now is the key system. So as you can see on the bottom screen, it says, communicate with Pokemon Black version 2 or White version 2, and send and receive keys. Now, if we were actually to go inside the key system, you can see that there are a couple of options. Send and receive, and then the settings, or back if you so inclined to not want to continue being in here. So, with the send and receive option, you can send and receive keys between Pokemon Black 2 and Pokemon White 2, with Pokemon Black 2 or White 2, I should say. Sending and receiving keys can unlock key system settings and places on the map. So that's a very interesting option. I'll go over the different map options later, but the thing is, with the key system settings, we can change our game setting with keys, and keys can be obtained by proceeding through your adventure, and we can also unlock settings by trading keys with others. Now, what that means is that if you were to play through a copy of Pokemon Black 2, and you were to defeat the story mode, you would get a challenge key, and with the challenge key, you would be able to unlock challenge mode, and if you were to play through Pokemon White 2, you would get the easy key, which unlocks easy mode. Now, you could just play through the respective modes that come with the game. You could play challenge mode on Black 2, easy mode with White 2, but you can also take a key that you get from Black 2, a challenge key from Black 2, and transfer it over to a copy of White 2 to play in challenge mode, and vice versa. You can send an easy key from White 2 to Black 2 and play easy mode in Black 2, and you would use that through the Unova link, and you can transfer keys and play in the modes in the opposite games. It's a really, really cool feature, and at one point I was considering going through the extra mileage, that doesn't make sense, going through the extra measures to play through challenge mode, but it didn't really work out because copies of Black 2 nowadays are very, very expensive, pretty much equal to Platinum, and I didn't want to go through that again, because I spent way too much money just to get a copy of Platinum to Let's Play that. So, anyway, that's a quick thing that I wanted to mention here, because the challenge and easy modes can affect your gameplay. Obviously, in easy mode, levels from trainers and Pokemon are brought down a notch, and if you were playing challenge mode, obviously it's upped a notch instead of being lowered. So trainers would be more difficult, including gym leaders, because I wanted to mention this before we took on the Aspertia gym. So, yeah, and speaking of which, when it comes to gym leader battles, I will mention, when going over the Pokemon listings, I'll go over their levels for easy, normal, and challenge mode. And what's interesting about challenge mode is that gym leaders usually have an extra Pokemon that you wouldn't see otherwise, which is very, very cool. And also a reason I wanted to do challenge mode, but it didn't really work out, like I said. Anyways, for real this time, that's going to do it for this episode of Pokemon White 2, and until next time, catch you later.